Hey, what's up, guys? It is Jace, and today I want to just talk about these builds on the Ram 7. I know a lot of people probably may or may not take my opinion on this, but hey, to each their own. But I really don't like these builds. A lot of things are wrong with them. For one, you're not using the 50 round mag, which automatically gives you like 20 rounds extra, and that will help you in a gunfight, especially if you're missing any of your shots. In general, I think that a lot of people should be running the stock that gives you a 15% boost to vertical recoil. And yeah, there's just a lot of things that people aren't seeming to use in this. Like, why are you using that muzzle and that foregrip? There is no reason to be using that. I guess they're trying to get a little bit of ADS time back on there, but it's really not worth it and not viable to build your weapon like this. Me personally, I will be showing my build in a second here, and I'll get into that. So, but yeah, these builds just do not work properly, and there's no reason to be using that rear grip when you have this specific stock. There's a lot of things that people do in this game that just don't make any sense to me, and this, for many reasons, is one of them. Why are you building your weapon like this? It's all wrong. Holy crap. Like, I wouldn't say that I have like some kind of master's degree in how to build a gun, but this is not it, especially not in game. If anything, I'd throw on a 50 round mag, put on a sleight of hand, and this is the build I would use. And if not this, then I would take off the sight and I might use a laser sight. Maybe get some more ADS time on there, as well as some ADS bolt spread reduction, and there you go. So there's really no reason to be building a weapon the way that they have in the recommended attachments. It's not viable. It's really not. And if you guys really want to try my builds, then you can go ahead and test them out for yourselves. Actually, I would prefer you did, because you gotta make sure everybody's on the right page, and not everybody plays the same. So you might like it, you might not. It might suit your build, your playstyle. It is what it is. But there's a lot of things good with this build here. As you can see, a very large amount of vertical recoil control to help with the recoil of this gun. I would say it probably has a pretty decent recoil control, but it's got some kick to it. I will definitely throw that out there for anybody who's new to the game and who still wants to use a cool and iconic weapon like this. Another thing is that it also has a different pattern in how the character moves whenever they slide cancel and whatnot, so that's just another thing to keep in mind. There's a lot of viable guns and builds in this game. A lot of guns are capable of being monsters in this game. The LK24, for instance, is definitely one of them, but it does not have the TTK that it needs, time to kill that it needs, in order to be one of the top 10. The ICR is in the same boat. You can still make it to where it's decent, but if you miss a single shot, or you're flanked on your side or back, you will get screwed up, because the time to kill is just way too long for it to be a viable option. It is more of a campy, head glitching type playstyle for you to maximize its potential. The ASM-10 is also a very awesome weapon. I would say it's probably about top 10-ish because of its damage, its fire rate, everything about it is very pristine. It's still laser beam, just like the ICR and the LK24. Now, the BP-50 is one of those weapons that is more of an SMG rather than an AR, even though it is in the assault category. Honestly, you could build pretty much anything in this game whatever way you want. If you want to turn an SMG into an AR, you can. If you want to turn an AR into an SMG, it is still possible because of the Gunsmith capabilities. I wouldn't actually say that it's for every weapon, but it's for most. There's a lot of weapons in here that are viable, but there are still differences in TTK because there are so many weapons to balance out and whatnot. So the devs are obviously still trying to update the game, still trying to balance out certain weapons and whatnot. That's why we saw the Uzi get a complete nerf twice now, actually, if not 3 times. So the meta is constantly changing, and people are still using the old metas. Me specifically, I will use the Grau, I'll use the Type 19, 2 laser beam weapons that have crazy potentials, and they still have amazing capabilities of their time to kill and ranges, etc. I would definitely recommend trying this out, but yeah, that's just my rundown of the Gunsmith system and what you should expect. Thanks guys for watching, and yeah, Chase, over and out.